CP the Tool Addict. Woo! What's going on? That's right, we got a Matco tool haul for all you Matco, you crazy rascal Matco fans out there. We've got a pretty good little tool haul for you for the Matco. I've had some of this stuff ordered for a long time. We're gonna start off kind of small, go work our way up. First of all, I got a 3/8 head kit for my AFR 9.8 LFR. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this in here, to be honest with you. I will tell you this much. I actually was, at first, I was like, wow, the back drag is pretty good on it. And then I bought the Koken. And that pretty much stomps it. And then one other thing I want to show real quick is that everybody talks about how small the Matco ratchets are. Well, how about how small the Koken ratchets are? These are absolutely, by far, look at the head sizes on these. Compare those side by side. Let me get them. That is a 1/4 inch Matco. The 1/4 inch, this is a longer one, but obviously it's a shorter one. But the head sizes on the Kokens are absolutely... These ratchets, if you want to talk about getting in for clearance, the Koken by far will be your clearance ratchet, but we're not here to talk about Koken. We're here to talk about Matco. The only reason I'm not going to keep the 3/8 head kit in there is because I just don't. I think I'm going to put it in my Snap-on. I have more faith in my Snap-on that it will hold up. I've put over 100 pounds of torque on my Snap-on, long 1/4 inch Snap-on, and I just don't need two 3/8 long ones. So just a head kit for that. Next thing that I picked up was a Carbide 5/8 5-inch scraper, the CG SS 585. And if you guys know, I have all super scrapers. This is the first non-super scraper that I own, and the reason I got this is because of the length. This is a 5-inch scraper. I wanted something a little bit shorter for getting into tighter areas. I have the 5/8 super scraper, which is the original manufacturer, the original proprietor of Super Scraper. This is a Carbide tip blade, not a carbon, or not a I don't know, I guess some people are using other types of blades, but this is a Carbide. It says right there, Carbide. For all you guys that want to know, this is a Carbide. I've used it. It's nice because it's shorter. The Super Scraper one is a little bit longer. I think it's about, 8 inches maybe. Maybe 8 or 9 inches, sorry. Almost dropped that. But this is definitely nice for getting in tight, small areas. And the Matco is the only one I know that has one this size. Highly recommend only getting the Super Scrapers on the other ones. They are the original one. They were manufactured here in Iowa about 20 years ago. They were originally patented and designed. They made them, a guy made them out of his house here. You can still, the company is still around. They still service them. They still warranty them. They will actually sharpen them or put a new tip on them. But Matco, obviously, you can warranty. Yada, yada, yada. So, you know, everybody's into the Super Scraper game. But I own the original, and I can actually sell the original, too. Next thing I picked up was just a 10mm bottle opener. This is pretty much the same as the Capri one. Just seen it, $10. Nothing too crazy if you want a bottle opener. 10mm bottle opener is the part number. It's made in Taiwan, not US made, but kind of a trinket. Next thing I got was definitely something that I was on the fence about getting at first. When I seen these, I kind of laughed. And then I kind of felt like after being here at my house working in the shop some days, I actually thought these would actually come in handy because I could go out and spray some stuff off and use these. And that is the CB2, which is a pair of baskets, 2-piece cleaning baskets. Now I can use these in the solvent tank, which I kind of have a small solvent tank for here, or I can hold these in parts and spray them down with brake clean, keep it off my hands. And I will tell you that after years of work, you can see that the dryness of my hands, I really get tired of brake clean being on my hands anymore. So This was definitely nice. I thought they were 40 bucks. I thought, what the heck? They're cheap enough. You know, 2-piece basket, kind of nice. I don't really know that they'll last. I don't know what, you know, I mean, you scratch them, they'll probably start rusting. I'm not sure about the finish. You know, this is kind of a painted or powder coated finish. But we'll give them a shot for $40. Kind of a novelty deal. They're 6x8 and an 8x10. If you got a solvent tank and you don't have any baskets, they'll be nice for that. Shop supplies. You know, obviously this is for my shop, so that's fine by me. I'm okay with spending the money for my shop. Not condoning it for everybody. Then I made a couple purchases. One I'm happy with, the other I'm not so happy with. I purchased the Matco 3/8 locking flex head 3/8 black chrome ratchet. Obviously I'm a red fan. You guys know I like all my tools to be red. You know, I'm not I'm just old school. I just like them to match. That's what I'm all about. I've just been a fan of red. I don't know why. I mean, even when they came out with colors, I was like, yeah, I like red. Maybe I'm plain. I don't know. But the reason why I'm not so happy about this, $185. I honestly do not think this ratchet is worth $185. Granted, I didn't buy it on sale, and it was an impulse buy. I didn't need the ratchet, and the one thing that really tweaks me is, once again, I get a Matco ratchet, and the dang lever is absolutely a pain for the locking. I am not making this up, guys. Watch the tips of my fingers. Hear the snap? I just $185 ratchet that I literally have to do that, have to break in like that. I like tight fitting stuff, don't get me wrong, but this is absolutely ridiculous. I will say the finish on this is a lot better, and you guys know I'm a little bit tough on Matco, but I still buy their stuff, guys. You know, I'm not like completely, but it just aggravates me that you know, I pay $130 for this ratchet, and it has been much more quality built. This Axis, I just don't understand. And in all reality, like I said, the Kokins are going to be thinner than the Matco, so that's not an issue. The locking, if the locking mechanism doesn't work properly, it kind of does me no good. But that's neither here nor there. I know you guys love the ratchets, that love Matco ratchets, and that's fine. Don't get me wrong. Don't go ballistic in that comment box. I actually think the 3/8 probably feels the best out of all of them. The 1/4 inch, what do I do with that sucker? The 1/4 inch is a little bit weird, awkward to me. The handle is a little bit small because it's so tiny. It doesn't really proportion well. But look at how smooth this one works. See that? It's super smooth. It locks. I'm not making this up. Honestly, I just wanted you guys to see that. I'm not making this up. You guys have seen me get 2 ratchets now, and the 1/2 inch and the 3/8 are both a pain in my butt. So, anyways, the next purchase that I made, I don't know if you guys saw that part number, in case you guys want to see it. There it is. Take a screenshot if you want to get one for yourself. Like I said, the finish on this one is really good. I will say that it's much better than the 1/2 inch. All right, let's get over that. I know that was my rant about that. The next and last thing that I bought. Let me see here. Yes, the next and last thing that I bought is definitely going to be controversial, and there will be more to come on this. But for right now, we're going to talk about this, and I can't wait to hear what you guys say, because I know what you're going to say. I already know, but Yeah? That's right. I got the 3/4 inch Matco DR34T. This is pretty much the biggest ratchet I think Matco sells. I don't know if they sell a 1 inch that's bigger, but this extends from 28 inches to 48 inches. I believe this is, it's a 3/4 inch drive. I can't remember what the teeth count is on this. Maybe like 62, something like that. It's not very high. Maybe 36. I don't know. Hold on a second, let me look. Well, I couldn't find it anywhere in the box, and quite frankly, it really doesn't matter because it's 3/4. You guys are looking for a 92 3/4 inch ratchet. This is different than some of the other ratchets out there. You only have 4 selections for it, and they are these quick releases right here. And it slides in 4 different modes. The ratchet is a solid shaft from this part down. And let's go ahead, let me go ahead and get my period correct screwdriver. This is cool too. The head has a quick release on it, so it pops off from the bar. This is one solid shaft. This piece right here. This is one solid shaft, which is kind of nice. Now, this is a Taiwanese made ratchet. I honestly was not going to buy a snap-on. A lot of guys usually inherit these in 3/4 inch. I have some smaller ones, but I will tell you that I've run into instances where I definitely could use a 3/4 inch ratchet. So, let's work on the head since I don't want to carry that. That thing's 10 pounds, by the way. 10 freaking pounds. The ratchet head, the mechanism, it has a quick release on it, which I am completely, perfectly good with, considering the fact that I don't want a socket to fall off. I really like that. Most 3/4 inches don't have that. The selector switch is nice and big, not a little one. The orientation is correct. Let's verse it to, let me give you the, put this. The orientation is the same as a snap-on, which most times when you get a Taiwanese cheap ratchet, you're going to get the orientation off. But as you see, the selector switch is in the same position, and you are going to loosen and tighten correctly. The head kit, real easy to build, two Allen screws, and like I said, this quick release, very nice. Nice chrome piece. The head kit from Matco is available, and I like the fact that it was detachable. So if I was going to get this warranted, and I didn't have a problem with this, then technically I could take this to my Matco dealer in one piece, and just give them the head and say, hey, rebuild this, or get me a head kit, one of the two. Not a perfect ratchet. There was a few blemishes on it, but this is. I bought this on sale. This was in the last month's flyer for $199. That's kind of why I jumped on it, because it was a reasonable price. Now, I know that you can find the Easy Red for cheaper, like $100, something like that. And the Easy Red has a collar, and there's some differences. We will be talking about that later, and hopefully showing you a side-by-side comparison, and why I think the Matco DR34T is a much better choice for the money. Now, the other thing that I wanted to speak to is the knurling. The knurling is a little bit shorter than what is on the Easy Red because of these quick release buttons, whereas they use the collar, they let the knurling go up. Not sure if it's going to become a huge factor. This also has a removable cap on here. If you do get dirt in here, it's very easy to clean out. I will tell you, I was impressed with that. I looked the ratchet over, and for 200 doll hairs, I thought this was actually a decent buy, considering the fact that I paid $200 for this, basically $185 versus $200 for this. I actually felt like I got a good deal for this thing. So let me know, you diesel techs. This is going to be limited use for me, not going to lie, but I have had some tractors recently that I've had to go help do some work on, and I'll be honest with you, it's nice to have a good, big, long ratchet. Leverage is your friend. I do have a 3/4 inch set I have been using, and there is some tractor stuff. I'm in Iowa, guys. You know, there's not a day where sometimes I don't go do something else. A couple buddies got some 1086 Internationals. I own a couple Farmalls myself, and I'm just getting older, and I'm just getting wiser, man. You know, use leverage as your friend, and less, try to do this, So anyways, guys, appreciate you watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, ring that bell. Remember, keep your hands dirty and your money clean. Thanks for watching.